AMD Radeon RX 460 was released alongside the more powerful RX 470 and 480 in the summer of 2016. While the 470 and 480 are great budget GPUs that still provide value for their performance on the used market today, the RX 460 comes in at an even lower price bracket. The question is the RX 460 worth buying today? Like most graphics cards, the RX 460 has many release models made by the most common manufacturers. Some variants only include 2GB of GDDR5 video memory while others have 4, and due to the low power requirement, this card only needs to pull power from the PCIe slot. There are even low-profile models which make this card an appealing option for those needing a card to fit into older, small form-factor desktop computers. When you see an RX 460 on the market, or perhaps in another YouTube video, more often than not, you're going to see this ugly HP OEM model. Despite its mundane appearance, the red PCB, and the minuscule cooling fan, this is a full-fledged RX 460 that can still perform surprisingly well, even in 2023. You can get the 2GB versions of these cards on sites like eBay for under $40 easily. I got lucky and offered a local seller $20 for a listing on Facebook Marketplace. This low price and wide availability begs the question: can the RX 460 game in 2023? Keeping our expectations reasonable means that we have to understand the limitations of this hardware. This card is not going to be outperforming any modern cards, hitting crazy high frame rates, and it may not even be able to handle more modern, graphically intense titles. However, there are still many popular games that the RX 460 should be able to play at reasonable quality settings and playable frame rates for the casual gamer. Our goal for this video is to test a few games and see if the RX 460 can perform well enough for me to recommend it. Playing games at a resolution of 1080p or at least 720p with a frame rate of at least 60 frames per second is what I believe should be the bare minimum for any casual gamer. The benchmarking will consist of a rather limited list of tools and games. I plan to add more to my testing suite for future videos. Please leave any recommendations in the comments. My test bench includes an Intel Core i7-4790K, 16GB of DDR3 RAM clocked at 1333 MHz, and Windows 10 running on an SSD. I feel like this platform is realistic for what an RX 460 would be used with, while also ensuring that any bottleneck is caused by the GPU. I recommend the RX 460 to someone in 2023? The answer is yes. Obviously, if you're someone who has some more money to spend and wants to build a system that can handle the newest titles and play games more competitively, I would tell you to stay away from this ultra budget hardware. For someone who's just looking to play older games and esports casually, the RX 460 is still a great super budget option that allows you to get started for as little money as possible and potentially upgrade in the future. I plan to test more budget hardware on this channel in the future, so if you are interested, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.